My simulation, my internet must have went bad, so I'll wait for some people to join back. But my stream died, so I had to start up another one. So I'll wait for people to get back to this one and we'll start it on up. And then I'd have to one of these a part 2. I'll get the game going.
But then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
See what happens when the Bengals score. It breaks the whole stream. Don't know what happened there. I don't know if I had an internet problem or what, but it seems to be working all right now.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is.
Now see what the Vikings do here. See how conservative they might be.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Four receivers on the field now. Only one timeout. They can still get field goal range to get the lead back. Only rush 4. Keenum has all the time in the world. Now he doesn't, and he gets sacked.
Taken down by the Bengal pressure. Michael Johnson in there to get him for a loss of 5. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than now.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Not a good game at all for Case Keenum thus far. Keenum, out shotgun, throws it short, almost another interception. Not a good game at all for Case Keenum.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Keenum runs it. It's McKinnon to the outside. Nothing. The Bengals will call timeout with 2 seconds left, so they have a chance on this punt return.
So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Hey guys, everybody falling back in. I had a problem with the stream earlier. It just went out on me. I think my PS4 has lots of internet connection for a sec, but we're back. Exact same stream as earlier. What you missed, or if you missed out, I think it cut out right afterwards, but a pick 6 from the Bengals, and the Vikings sucked it up on offense. We got the ball back, 2 seconds left, right before halftime. Quigley, up. Time expired. See what the Bengals can do on this punt. Should have just punted out of bounds, but tackled right after he caught it. And we're at halftime. 10-9. Vikings are down by 1.
We check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brent. to the EA halftime report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Vikings are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Bengals have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights.
I had Dalton running right and then sacked by Tom Johnson.
QB here. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage.
I'd like to see some more Jaleel Johnson. That's be a lot of fun. And throws the short, but picked off. See him. That was the play of the game. The Vikings defense has held the Bengals to 3 points. But my goodness, Keenum's been god awful. He just always looks so bad in the simulations.
We're set up for a great second half, so let's get you out to it.
But good news is the Vikings do get the ball back to start the second half. And look at this. Look how slow this is in between the kickoff. Everybody strolling out on the field in their wheelchairs. Couldn't be any slower. There we go. And the second half kickoff. Boom! And see what McKinnon can do with this. He fielded it right at the middle of the end zone, a couple yards deep. McKinnon to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Not even to the 20. Gets stuck to the 19. My goodness, the Vikings could return this game. This year has been an absolute joke. The Vikings start the ball at the 19-yard line.
The Vikings, they'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better.
I'll see if our offense can stop being, as the kids would say, the hot garbage.
They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
The receivers on the field. Keenum's been struggling. See if they try to run the ball here and then get the offense in more of a groove. And no play action here off the bat. They have a time. Throws it deep. He has Diggs down the sideline. A big completion. Keenum to Diggs. Well, for you, what?
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker.
Deep. Diggs burned his man. If a little bit of a better throw could have been Diggs down the sideline for 80 yards. Diggs had to come back, jumping catch. Here we go, at the 44 now.
People plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
3 tight ends on the bottom of the screen, Diggs at the top. And Kennon's going to go back to Murray and pick up a couple. Keenum to Murray.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
CJ Hand-Jackson in the game, 2 wide receivers, and the run, they'll play action here. The Bengals blitz, he throws it deep to Diggs again, and they jarred the ball out at the very last second. Almost had Diggs for back-to-back big pass completions. And there the Bengals were there to jar that one out of Stephon Diggs.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues.
3 receivers bunch at the top.
Who's gonna make the big play?
McKinnon checks in the game, and play action McKinnon. The Bengals blitz. The Vikings pick it up very well. Throws it to the left side. Completed. Adam Thielen. Toe-tipped. Inbounds. Completed for a first down. The Vikings the ball at the 21. This has been a very bad spot on the field for the Vikings all game. Every time they got very close to the red zone, they would stall and have to kick a field goal. See what they can do this time.
And drag it to make sure he gets it done.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
The receiver is top of the screen. Rudy at the bottom. And they run with Murray. Picks up a couple. Breaks through the tackle. Runs through it. 6 yards on the first down. What we need. Murray has been pretty god-awful this game. But there was finally a decent run there. Bringing up a 2nd and medium.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
CJ hands in the game, line up on the offset I formation to the left side, and the run with Murray again. He has a hole, it makes the guy miss to the 5. Back to back, nice runs by Murray. Finally has a little bit of a groove here. Two decent runs. He's still under 2 yards per carry. 1st and goal from the 6. Kyle Rudolph territory here if I've ever seen it. First and goal from the 6. The Vikings line up with only 1 receiver on the field, very heavy formation with 3 tight ends. CJ Ham on the field, Murray in the backfield. They'll run with Murray. Pan stuff right at the line of scrimmage after a gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, 3 tight ends and a heavy formation. Diggs is the only wide receiver. And a pitch to the right side with Murray. Gets a 1 block, can't get another one, and stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe losing a half a yard. 3rd and goal from the 4. A field goal here would make it a 2-point game. I think the Vikings would want more. In real life, I'm thinking this is 4-down territory.
It just never materialized.
If you can't score here, you don't deserve to win this game. But you need a touchdown.
This offense on 3rd down today.
Again, everybody joining back. The first stream ended abruptly. 4 receivers on the field here. The internet just went out for a split second on my PS4. Keenum could run if he wants to. Throws it back to the end zone, incomplete. 4th down from the 4-yard line and goal.
Defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Forbath will put this one through. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So another drive bogs down there, but for the 4th time here, they're able to escape with at least 3 points.
And this last one gives them the lead, so they've needed all of these field goals to be in the position they are.
I'm back. I just got distracted by people at my door. I like that the field goal didn't miss anything. Just had the little intermission thing between the field goal. 2-point lead. Look how slow the returners are. Stuffed at the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. Looks like they have farm progress with a 19.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the
1st and 10 at the 19.
I think in the second half, you really
See if our defense can give it the Vikings some points.
A starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
In a run formation, now the I formation, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Mixon in the backfield, that run right up the middle, and right into the arms of the goon for nothing.
Second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker.
And Ben Gedeon was also involved.
Could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Bunch on the bottom, AJ Green at the top. Out of shotgun is Dalton. He's going to pass here. Looking short pass, screen to a little short pass to Mixon for the first down.
Yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Another time with this very weird formation. Only 3 offensive linemen in their original spots, and again, running up the middle. And this time they'll get a little bit, a couple, 4 yards there.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Four receivers on the field is Andy Dalton out of the shotgun. And he'll pass out. The Vikings blitz is a screen to the left side. It's set up beautifully. He has the blocker. He gets another one, but a nice holding speed by Xavier Rhodes. Not known for his tackling in particular, but there he comes up and stops that screen for as minimal a gain as he possibly could have.
The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
3 receivers on the field. Out of the shotgun is Andy Dalton. 3rd and 2. See what he do. He'll pass here and throws it underneath. He's got it.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
The Bengals have been back and forth here. It's a field goal game for the Vikings. They just settled for 4 field goals when they got near the red zone. That's been the story of this game thus far. The 7 points that the Bengals scored was all because of Case Keenum throwing a pick 6. So this has all been the offense stalling. And this could be a very much lopsided game, but the Vikings have not been able to capitalize when they get into the scoring position.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on,
and see if those 4 field goals will come back to bite them.
Imposing its will.
2nd down and 4.
Shotgun again is Andy Dalton, and he'll pass. He's scrambling, he's looking, he's finding, he's going back to Mixon for the first down. Some fancy footwork there for Andy Dalton to move the chains.
Keeps the drive moving. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
What about the screen flash? I don't know why that does that when I stream.
Getting outside of the pocket, that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And Mixon stuffed. Look at that. Ben Gedeon knifing in there, going right off the run.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Well, not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
2nd and a long 13. Three receivers on the field for the Bengals. He has Mixon in the backfield and a deep drop. Looking running to his right. He sees nothing. And he'll run for it. And he'll pick up a couple near first down. He's going to go forward for the first. Nice run there by Andy Dalton.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal.
Not very fast, but whenever there's that type of coverage, man coverage, every defender has their back towards the quarterback. He can tuck it and run. You don't have to be RG3 to make that play. Look out, it was Everson Griffin, the guy farthest away from the quarterback to make that play.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's see where Daniil Hunter was sleeping on that one. At field goal range, the Bengals are in position to take the lead back. They'll run again with Bernard, and he has a hole to the left side. Makes one guy miss, picks up the first down. Pick up a 12 on first, move the chains.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Look, another missed tackle by Bisondale. All man does is miss tackles.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
1st and 10 from the 15. The Vikings have been known for selling in the red zone. See if the Bengals can do it for once in this game. And they'll run again to Bernard, and now we finally stop it for a loss of 1.
This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Daniil Hunter picks up his first tackle of the game.
2nd and 12. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece
It was
of
one
that
defender on that one, announcer feller.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive.
4 receivers out here. Andy Dalton, see what he can do. A low snap, he's going to hand it off to Mixon. He picks up a couple, bring up a 3rd down and about 10.
At the 14-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8.
3rd and 9. Look out for Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton with his scrambling legs, and then running with Bernard, nothing. Try to catch him off guard with a run on 3rd down. 2nd time they've done it in this game. 2nd time has done nothing. Now the Bengals can take the lead back, get a 1-point lead here as this field goal fest continues.
And playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
And good.
And Bullock will put this
The 1-point lead to Cincinnati.
By a point here in this 3rd quarter. So they don't get a touchdown here in this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to
And
kick it away.
boom. See what McKinnon can do here to return this kick return. Fields it a couple yards deep to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Stops right there at the 20. Give him to the 21. A loss of 4 yards there if he was just taking the knee. All types of bad decisions on taking out these kick returns in this one.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
2 receivers. The Vikings are in their the Panthers formation with the two running backs in the backfield, and the run with Murray picks up a couple, but not a whole lot. Only one actually. And then you give up on giving the ball to Murray. He has not been very good at all in this game. Averaging less than 2 yards a carry.
Hard to get him started again occasionally.
Through to the field. Ellis shotgun is Keenum. He'll take it and the run to Murray again. Look at that. Another one that's been god awful. Another gain of only 1 yard. A 3rd and 8 after 2 rushes there. As we end the third quarter, it's time for the fourth quarter, boys.
Field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Vikings on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
A big 3rd and 8 here to at least give their defense a bit of a break. That was on the field for a long time last drive. Pass here, they have a guy open, and that's Keenum, breakthrough, throws it. It would have probably been out of bounds anyway, jarred out of the hands of Adam Thielen. And here comes Ryan Quigley for the punt.
First down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Quigley with the boot.
This one away, and boy, it's another boot.
Look at this punt by Quigley, flipping field position and stuffed at the 22. And that's some great special teams for Minnesota.
First and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Heavy formation for the Bengals. And one receiver on the field, they'll run. Mix in with a big hole. A nice run on 1st down for the Bengals. And that has been the difference in this game. The Bengals haven't been running very well, but it's still been much better than the Vikings.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
And they run again. Another big hole for Murray. Bounces it out. He picks up 6 or 7 on 1st down. Brings up a 2nd and short.
So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time.
What's up, Gentle Zombie? Yeah, I agree. I still think the Vikings, even though it's Madden, can still come back. Settling for 4 field goals in whether it's real life or Madden is pretty god-awful. 4 receivers out here on 3rd and 4. And the will pass here. They have a screen to the right side. They have it set up very well. They have all those blockers, but Sendejo gets through all of them. And the Bengals will have to punt. Great play by Andrew Sendejo. But yeah, Zombie, I really like the Vikings' chances. at home versus the Bengals. I think we match up very well against them. Andy Dalton doesn't scare me at the slightest. AJ Green's their best player, and we have Xavier Rhodes to shut him down. They have a lot of injuries on their team too. As long as we get out of the game healthy is the biggest thing, honestly.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
And see what our boy Sherrill's gonna do here. He calls for the fair catch, and it bounces into the end zone. The Vikings will start at the 20-yard line.
Go into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
Yeah, getting our offensive line back, such a big key. We need either Reef or Remmers to be back, otherwise it's going to be a lot of trouble.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
So I'm fine with having one backup tackle, but having two, that's really bad. I like Hill. And look at that play. That great pass there by Keenum over the top of his shoulder, of the corner's shoulder, or into the hands of Adam Thielen down the sideline. That's a great drive starter there. But yeah, Elfline is such a big key to our offense. He's the signal caller that the center does, and his ability to get out, get those blocks in the second level really help a running game. I think Easton's fine, but he's even better at left guard. Keenum to pass again, and sacked. Rashad Hill. I just talked him up and gives up his second sack of the game.
In there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
And in the simulation, I made Elfline and Remmers healthies, and I moved Rashad Hill to left tackle.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Second and 17 after a big pass on first down to give them a first down. They went backwards. It looks like they're in a running formation here with two receivers on the field. And play action. A great block, but not another one. And then back-to-back sacks. This drive's going south real quick.
And sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
3rd and 4 ever.
Definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Third and 23. See what they do here. These have one of the best deep passing games in the league. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that we can't pick it up. He has some time. It's the pocket's collapsing. He's going to throw it short underneath. Completed for 2 yards. Unbelievable. What a great pass. Wow, wow, wow. You got a reception. You got a completion. Wow, what a great play. And the Bengals head coach is pissed about it. Just kidding, now he's clapping. What a great change of pace.
You don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So after looking like a promising drive, 2 back-to-back sacks, takes out this one, and quickly have to punt it. Good thing the Bengals special teams, their returners are all god-awful.
2-yard punt, not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Still plenty of time left for Minnesota.
They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Three receivers in the field. Dalton out of the pistol. And hand the ball off. No, it's another read option for Dalton. Another one that works pretty well. Picks up 5 on first down. Second and medium. Dalton has ran very well in this game as the Bengals get over the 100-yard marker.
But you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offense.
Out of the pistol again. Dalton will pass, throws it, takes the first down to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Fresh set of downs here.
3 receivers on the bottom of the screen. AJ at the top. And they'll pass on first down. Dalton is going to run for it. Dalton has some green grass in front of him. Back-to-back first down run by Andy Dalton. And another one that's very successful. Pick up a 7 there. Brings us up a second and short. Was that a design quarterback draw? Or did he just run for it? I think he just ran for it. Second and 3. Offset eye, power to the right side. Mixon had just enough for the first down. That's been the key to his running game. It's been picking up constantly, just enough.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
What's up, TV? How you doing? To the outside, Mixon stopped behind the line of scrimmage. I think the problem is the TV. When my first stream ended, because my internet went out for whatever reason. I had an internet error on my PS4, so I don't know if people haven't seen this other link or what, but it's been whatever. Made a lot of people earlier. Then when that stream went out, I don't think they found the stream again. It's unfortunate. It's whatever. Two receivers on the top of the screen, 2 tight ends on the bottom. Now the shotgun is Dalton. He'll run to Mixon, picks up a couple, but not a lot. Third and 9 here. Time of the Vikings really need to stop.
And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, we had like 6 or 7 people. At least like 4 or 5 constantly in the live chat in the first one, but when it went out, all gone. You gotta do what you gotta do. 3 receivers on the field. Dalton out of the shotgun. He has time, as all the time in the world. Throws it. He's got the first down. Bernard is wide open down the sideline. A big completion on 3rd and 8. He picks up 20.
And that one results in 35 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup.
Yeah, but it would have been nice if our defense would have stepped up there.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Yeah, great realism at EA.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage.
That's why I like to give the Vikings my own player ratings, because the EA ones are so garbage. And Dalton, A diving catch by the tight end for 5 yards on first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
So many plays like that. Doesn't look very smooth. The Bengals have been picking up little chunk yardage after play after play.
And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there.
See, I don't think our run D was that bad last week. It was just 2 plays, really. And I know those 2 plays exist, so averages and stuff are inflated. Well, whatever. And throw it to AJ. I think that was AJ Green's first catch of the game. To show how bizarre this game has been. AJ Green has been a non-factor. And yeah, that was the first catch. And the Bengals are winning.
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative.
But yeah, I agree about the O-line. Injuries to the offensive line, it was pretty bad. And shooting ourselves in the foot for no reason. The refs hating us.
First and goal here from the 2.
I think you'll be disappointed what EA does with that. And a fullback in the middle. Very close to the touchdown, but they'll give him just short. I guess they stopped him right at the line of scrimmage there. I thought he got a little more than that. 3 seconds left. The Vikings, 3 minutes. The Vikings should be calling timeouts here, but the time management AI and the coaches is absolutely ridiculous, and they won't start calling timeouts until after the 2 minutes are up. So that to look forward to. As out of the shotgun, your 4 receivers, everybody's out, throws it, touchdown, game over. The first offensive touchdown of the game, and we're within 3 minutes of the 4th quarter. The first touchdown the Bengals got was a pick 6. Yeah, the Vikings were trying to do a 2-minute drive. Keenum was trying to throw into an underneath the receiver. I believe it was Laquan Treadwell. The Bengals undercut that route, and he was down the sideline. No one touched him. And here, a big long drive by the Bengals, and they ended up with a touchdown. Story of this game: the Vikings had to settle for 4 field goals, right near, within the 25-yard line, all within the red zone. Very disappointing red zone offense. And now, coupled with awful red zone defense, it's still only a 1-score game though, so we can see what happens. Need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. We still have all 3 timeouts here, so it's not too unlikely to see that we still can at least tie this game up before regulation time runs out.
Out now to kick this one away.
McKinnon fields it at the 1, goes to the 20, to the 21-yard line. This is how bad our return game has been.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened.
Look at Thielen. Thielen's been our only offensive player this game.
When you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense?
Well, you saw how bad Keenum was at running the 2-minute D last week. So let's see if we can start this one with a sack. Maybe even another sack.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the
3 receivers on the field. Keenum has time. Keenum throws left side. He has his man. Did he catch it in bounds or call it out of bounds? No, they'll call it. He said he caught it in bounds. Stephon Diggs, nice catch.
Good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field.
Teddy.
They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively.
So I'm really curious if Keenum has a poor game. Yeah, if he just throws like an interception on the first drive, There's gonna be a sea of a Teddy chance all over U.S. Bank Stadium.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is
Very close here. I don't see a good angle. Let's see. He caught it right here.
Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that
They cut off where his feet was, so it's hard to tell. I thought it was incomplete when I first saw it, but on the replay it's hard to see.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Oh yeah, it's reversed like I first thought. Out of bounds. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory.
Keenum. Throws it deep. He has Rudy. And picks up a nice chunk here. Let's bring us to the 2-minute warning unless they call a timeout quick. Now, how many shots? Like the camera? I think a lot. I wouldn't be too surprised because I still think Keenum hasn't been given full control of the team. I think he's still, I don't know how short his leash is, but I'm pretty sure he's still on a decently short leash. So if there's 2 interceptions and the Vikings are down by a couple scores at half, I would say there's a decent chance that they could pull it and at least see how well Teddy would be for the second half and just see what there is. It all comes down to actually how good they say Teddy's looked in practice, see what type of a connection he has with the best receivers. So it all comes down to that. But if it's given that they're saying that Teddy looked very good in practice, I think they might pull the trigger if Keenum stinks it up just enough. But Keenum has time, throws it short, and another one intercepted, game over. Get the Teddy chance ready. Welcome to the Case Keenum era and Madden and Vikings football.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have the lead.
Yeah, blame EA too. Don't take this too literal. The Vikings have been god awful in almost all my simulations, and this is the one time I tried to just go with the Madden roster instead of my slightly buff Vikings roster to see if maybe it'll work better if we were losing with my better roster. We can't do much worse. But then here we are. This is the Madden Vikings current up-to-date roster update, Madden 18 roster. And we'll lose the Bengals at home, not being able to score a single touchdown. Our defense did good, only giving up the Bengals 13 points. The Bengals chasing them with 2 interceptions, one went all the way for a pick 6. But yikes. He had 4 down territory. That's right where he had picked off last play. Maybe still hope. I'm not sure. We do have 2 more timeouts, so I think the Bengals just need the first down. So technically there's hope. Yeah, it is pretty hard to run for the first, so you're at that point. But a punt, if they could get the punt at the 5-yard line, you're talking about having to go 95 yards with no timeouts. It's possible. Not very likely. But maybe our defense is going to show out and we'll get a safety here, this situation, and go really ball out. Can we get a loss of 60 yards on a play? That'd be pretty great. Maybe Mixon will fumble. Not a single turnover this whole game.
Timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Let's go. Making Zombie happy. Let's go. Maybe the Bengals will be stupid enough to pass here, huh? I doubt it, but you never know. Madden AI is mentally challenged.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted
3rd and 15 from the 45.
This will be 3rd and 15.
Looks like they'll probably just run up the guy here and bring up their punter. And there they go, Bernard. And the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. A minute 44. Depending where we get this punt, the Vikings defense held.
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
My guess here, they'll probably punt it into the red zone, into the end zone, and we'll get the ball to 20. So let's go 80 yards with a minute 44. Give it about a minute 35, minute 40 to go. Let's see. Let's see what Case Keenum does he have. Does he have a touchdown, or does he have a third interception under his belt? Let's see.
As he's on for the 5th time here today.
But before this ends, I have a quick little cool scenario. Out of bounds at the 25, so it was a god-awful punt. A god-awful. It was at net 20 yards.
Heading back onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
What do you mean you've seen Case Keenum just doing a bunch of comebacks? No, I don't know if he's done a single one.
The guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot.
But here's my scenario. What if our seeding's already figured out by week 17? We already are guaranteed a certain seed. Would it be great to have Teddy versus the Bears week 17? There's a first completion. He can get out of bounds, but big completion. There's Chunk at the 49.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
There goes Keenum. The blitz is on Case Keenum to throw it away. It's a fumble and back-to-back turnovers. Lester will review it and can call it a forward pass. Back-to-back failed attempts by Case Keenum, where he's looked absolutely pathetic. Yeah, he had Thielen over the top, but it made Thielen have to dive for it. That's a couple times where Keenum's made a nice long pass, but if it would have been more accurate, it could have been a lot more. Yeah, pretty clear fumble there.
Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is,
I thought it may have been forward, but hey, that was more of a clear strip sack than the one in real life where it spiraled about 10 yards. Okay, that was obviously a sack. But victory formation for the Bengals. Vikings lose 20-12 because Case Keenum was god-awful, giving the Bengals 3 turnovers in this game. Wasn't able to get any type of touchdowns. You're not even a booth review. This is Madden. Hey, this is a lot like real life though. Whenever there was a play that could reverse something good for the Vikings, give it a 2-second review on the sideline. I'm sure the Panthers running back was over that goal line before I fumbled. Don't need to look at that for more than 2 milliseconds. Touchdown Panthers, they win. Or, well, I'm sure Keenum fumbled there. Come on. Give the ball to the Panthers. Clear fumble. But, oh no, that Thielen catch. That's against the Vikings. They give that maybe about 10 minutes to review. Alright, so how can we exactly, what rule do we have to go to? Alright, this one on section 6 says that if you bobble it after you get 2 feet in, your knee goes in, your elbow lands, and then it bobbles 2 millimeters, then you slide out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. That rule, alright. Alright, so it's actually incomplete here, and then we lose. It all came to us being awful too, but there you have it. Maybe one of the worst game simulations yet. Not only did my thing crash. Yeah, and I know it's a rule. I know it's a Calvin Johnson, Des Bryant thing. It's a dumb rule though. I know it's a rule. Well, it's a dumb rule. Even Mike Zimmer was pissed. Zimmer said that that's a touchdown catch. He might just be being a homer, being a coach, or giving Thielen the love or whatever. Look at 30 rushing yards. My God.
From Minneapolis, so long,
But yeah, that's a dumb rule. 55 completion percentage. There you have it. I got nothing else planned. Streams every week at 7 p.m. So I'll catch you guys next time. My game preview will be coming up in the next couple days. Otherwise, we'll see you then.